holds, and some dynamic movements together. Some drawing ones every minute on the minute. You will need a kettlebell, approximate weight, sort of mid to heavy, with some swings, and some light dumbbells, nothing too heavy. If you've got a bit of variety, that's great. You can just sort of chop and change. I am nursing a little bit of an injury, working around an injury. I've got a few hip issues with the knee, so bear with me a few of the movements I might need to adapt. Anyway, let's get warmed up, and then I'll go through all the details with you. Right, look at the right, 10 seconds. 10 circles each way. Our usual warm-up there is start with some jumps.
You made so long, she fucking around, your little reject, dirty little defect. Going for a smoke with the bounce with some respect. Those 20 sterling won't last you all night. You're lost inside that smoking area, you're looking for a spare cigarette or a fight. The night goes on. Not way too long. Inside with a big bad battle within. I know he's smiling, looking when he's vibing. Look a little deeper, there's something up inside him. You stay there on your own. Faceless girls, you're taking a moment as you leave him. Wanna break your teeth in, just another night when you're broken and bleeding. Those 20 sterling won't last you all night. You're lost inside that smoking area, looking for the next bitch with the black and white. The night goes on. Not way too long. Still on. There's a place you can go when you were faded, and then they played that song, and we all sang along, and thought about how great it was when it was your favourite.
every minute on the minute. Sorry, I don't speak, whatever that is. Good morning. So you can kettlebell and some dumbbells. Right. So, 8 minutes. Minute 1 and every odd minute is always a dynamic exercise. We're going to count the reps. And the minute 2 and every even minute is an isometric hold. Okay, so you're squeezing and focusing on one muscle group. The first area we're going to stick a pin in is the back muscle. We're going to do some prone flies. Okay, good morning there. Okay, so minute 1 is your dynamic minute, the one you're going to count. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get on here, but you've got 2 choices. 30 plyo lunges, very tough, very dynamic, very demanding, or you can just do 20 rear lunges, depending on your ability. And also the depth of the lunge is going to depend on your ability as well. So, we go down, and do it like that, nice and steady. 20 reps. I think I'm going to at least do my first set like that, just to be safe. I've got a bit of a hip-knee issue at the moment. If you want to do the plyo lunges, which is what I usually do, you're doing 30 reps, they're much quicker. So you're going to drive up through that front leg and then into the next one. Okay, hopefully after a warm-up set I should be okay with them. Remember though, however you do them, keep you tracking. Shoulders, hips, knee, toe. You don't want to be here. Okay? Think here. Okay? Width, hips open to give you power and stability. Okay? So either 20 rear lunges or 30 plyo lunges. Then rest, what's left of a minute. Then minute 2, we're doing an iso profile. You're going to need dumbbells, nothing too heavy, trust me. They do not need to be heavy. I'm only using 5Ks. So, you've got to hold a hinge first and foremost. So soften the knees and drive them outwards. Just to create that strong base. Hips engaged. Then the hips are going to sit back. Chest going to come down. And I'm going to come up and hold there. So what I'm trying to do is align the dumbbell with my shoulder. And this is what a lot of people end up doing. We don't want that. We want those across the shoulders and the upper back. Rotate, we want all those muscles engaged. So remember, sit back, belly to quads. Okay, don't be too much like this. Stretch your lower back too much. Okay, don't be more there. Okay? And just squeeze for 40 seconds. Right, let's give it a go. We're doing 4 rounds, 8 minutes total. We've got 4 of these combinations to do. And we're focusing on pull, legs, push, and arms for your isometric holds. Okay. Okay then. So minute 1. 20 lunges or 30 plyo lunges. your isometric hold. Grab your dumbbell. Round 15 seconds! Come on, squeeze them up! 10! counting elements going to be much more of a body. So, we'll do full body weight, somewhere between 8 and 15 push-up squat thrusts. That will depend on your speed. Okay, so you can bang them out quick, 15. If you're using your knees and you're a little bit slower, absolutely fine. Then just do 8 or 10. Just do 12, depending on your speed. Okay, so I'll be doing 15 of these. All being well. There, push up, in, out. Okay, remember when you push up, keep practicing. Engage the lats. Okay, shoulders down, hands in your pockets. Keep them in your pockets. Okay, don't bring them out of your pockets. In your pockets. Okay, that's number one. Number two then is an ISO squat. You do these a lot, but they get you great. Doing squats great, getting your hip function. Screw your feet in. Okay, knees out. This time though, unlike a hinge where you're sitting back, for the squat we're going to try and sit down and then hold that 90-degree point. That's where I might struggle. Okay, anyway, I'll give my shot on you there. Just one side a little bit. You think that I'm sure I'll be okay. 40 seconds. Hold, just like before. Okay? An alternative here. A, do less, obviously. 40 seconds if you need to come up, you come up. Or use the wall, just do a wall sit. So just go. You've got a lot more, stabilisation there. And it's a lot just more quads and less of the rest of the lower body. Okay? But again, if you're doing these, you don't want this. Okay? Let's keep that alignment again and again and again and again. Toe, knee, hip, shoulder. Keep in line. Right, okay, ready then? Here we go. Ready, minute 1, 3, 2.
constantly back. Positive mental attitude.
Okay, so there's your two. Lying crucifix and step back swings. 20 step back swings, and again, 40 seconds of your isometric hold. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I'm lonely. 'Cause I need to be with someone. I'm lonely. 'Cause I need to be with someone tonight. I'm lonely. I need to be with someone. I'm lonely. I need to be with someone tonight.
breather. One more combo then. With a little finisher. Right, next area. We're sticking the pins in your arms. So we're doing an isometric tricep hold. And then your rep counter is burpees with a double jump to slow you down even more. Not a double huge jump, just a double little jump. Logo jumps will do. Now, depending on the speed of your burpees, somewhere between 8 and 12 perhaps, maybe less. If you're a beginner, you can do that in 6. Okay? So you choose what works your ability. Don't choose 6 and have 40 seconds to spare, obviously. Okay, you want like 20 seconds to spare, ideally. Okay, so you do burpee, and then up, and then 1, 2, not 2. So you're pacing the burpees out a little bit. Then you're doing an isometric tricep hold. Now, whether you use, well, anything here, kettlebell if it's light enough, I'll attempt this 20 and last as long as I can, but I then may reverse to dumbbells, because it's a lot. Okay? So you're going to get a kettlebell here, and you're going to hold it there, behind the head. Okay? Not here. If you can see that kettlebell in this mirror, you're holding it too high. Equally, if you rest it on your shoulders, obviously you can do that all day. If you want the kettlebell, hover in there. If it gets too much, use a dumbbell or a lighter kettlebell. I used to hold 2 dumbbells together if it can't reach that point from here. And this is the last combo. Okay. Hoping I won't need that. But you never know, do you? Go for the grip of the kettlebell. You get sweaty. Worth getting some chalk for your kettlebells, right? Okay. So, our last combination there. Okay, 12 or somewhere around there, burpees with a little double jump each side. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, Voodoo people, it's 4 and a bit minutes, okay? It's a light race, so you can get all the way to the bottom. You don't have to explain yourself up. If you're capable of doing strict sit-ups, it's doable. Okay, so, I'm going to be there. Feet flat, hands at temple, I am. If you want to do it like that, okay, that's fine. As long as you know that that is cheating, okay? It's not going to do any harm. Okay, it's going to get you through it, that's fine. But as long as the awareness is there that one day you are trying to achieve that. Okay? One day. Okay? But for now, that's okay. Anyway, you're going to do 16. Then you're going to come into a prone position, and you're going to do 16 mountain climbers per side. So double it. So 32. Okay, and then back. 10 sit-ups. Sorry, 14 is it? Minus 2. 14 sit-ups. 28 mountain climbers, 12 sit-ups, 24, 10, 20, 8, 16, yeah, all the way down, 6, 12, and see if you can get to the end. If you get to the end, that's a big if, you hold a plank then to the end. So if you do it fast, you're just going to have to hold a plank then for the last minute. Okay, so there's no escaping it, you don't get to walk off into the sunset. Until that bell goes. Okay? Right. Yeah. 16, 14, 12, all the way down, 2 reps. And obviously your mountain climbers go down by 4 because it's double. Okay. Right. Let's see where the wall is. Alright, let's finish. There we go. Voodoo, the last thing. Right. Let's go. Every muscle group there. Push, pull, legs, core. Move lots. Okay, nice one, Kat. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.